Hi, welcome back. As promised, we will be looking into grouping students this week. Teachers often question why we ask students to work in groups. As we discussed in the previous video, there is a big difference between group work and cooperative learning. We need to keep in mind that we are now preparing our students for jobs that may not even exist during their time with us. Creating opportunities for students to work together allows space for them to strengthen their emotional intelligence, teamwork, diversity awareness, personal accountability, and leadership skills, just to name a few. Creating opportunities for students to work together allows. Today, we will look at how we can group our EAL students. So let's start with the types of groups that work best in an EAL classroom. The first one is a mixed ability level. So this allows beginner level students to listen and retain information from the intermediate and advanced students. The intermediate or advanced students can then sharpen their skills by teaching beginner level students. It also creates opportunities to build confidence for beginners to participate by taking on passive roles like timekeepers or managers. The other type of group that we can do is the same skill level group. So beginner level students are given opportunities to participate more actively through modified work and roles. So they're working with other beginner level students. Intermediate and advanced level students get more opportunities to create and present work that reflects their growth. This also allows us teachers to plan additional resources for the beginner level students. We can also create task-based groups. So this allows us to plan differentiated tasks for the same lesson objective. So students can be grouped according to the complexity levels of the task. So we're creating higher levels of opportunity for all students to experience success. The other type of group that we can do is random groups. So this allows opportunities for students to work with anyone in the classroom. It creates similar advantages as the mixed ability group. Also, it adds a bit more fun to the grouping process, because you just sort of pick a colored stick or something and then you go and work in that group. The final one that I have recommended is the student choice or friendship group. This allows students to build confidence. They can sharpen their teamwork skills with friends so they feel safe. It creates that real safety when we have a high accountability task. Out there are many different grouping strategies. So this few strategies that I have suggested are just what I think will work well in an EAL classroom. But we need to experiment and determine what works best for our own particular student cohort. Let's have a look at the success criteria to getting the most out of our student groups. So we need to make sure that we have added a cooperative learning strategy to the group work to ensure that all team members have equal opportunities to be active participants. We need to have added individual roles and responsibilities so that everyone is accountable for the team to succeed. Our instructions and outcomes are clear and the tasks are linked to the curriculum. We also need to have deliberately created information gaps in our tasks, because that means all team members need to collaborate and add new information in order to complete the task. We also, most importantly, need to have pre-taught social skills that are necessary for the successful team. Again, it is important to remember that we do not need to do group work for our students for every single task in the classroom. What we are doing is building students' skills towards becoming autonomous learners and being able to apply their new knowledge and skills to complete work on their own at some stage. We are adding these strategies to prepare our students for the world outside the school, for new jobs that come into existence almost on a daily basis, and most importantly, to allow them to act and interact with others in a positive and emotionally intelligent manner. Good luck.